Hey, what's up guys, how's it going? It's Brent. Since I am stuck at home for another, let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 more days at home, since I have to quarantine for 10 days, and it's been actually 7 days. Time flies when you are just kind of hanging out, not really doing anything. So, obviously, if you're watching this video, it's Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving if you guys celebrate that. I want to do a video still, but it's not going to be anything about our at work because I'm not at work yet. I will actually be back in about 3 days, 4 days I think, Monday. So what I'm going to do is something on the personal side in regards to the ZL1. Going to go over kind of what I've done to it, just the stuff I plan on doing, that kind of stuff. Now obviously it can be a laundry list of things that you want to do to it, but these are kind of the things that I'm just thinking about without, you know, going too crazy. So right now she is pretty much stock. A lot of it is just kind of small stuff, kind of the stuff that like everyone does, honestly. Took it off the triple charger because I've been moving it since I got 2 cars in here. When I work out, I gotta move this thing out, or move the F-base outside and then move this thing forward. It's one-handed. All right, so we got the Roto-Fab cold air intake. I went with the dry filter until a lot of stuff goes through there because there's actually a decent amount of debris in there. And it's only been on for a couple thousand miles, I'd say. You saw, I don't know if you saw the video, but I did the install all myself. Wasn't too terribly bad, a little tedious, but overall pretty easy. Other than that, everything else underneath here is stock. I have not messed with the throttle body yet. I've been kind of doing some research and everything. I can't really find the right one, and I just haven't really been ready to pull the trigger, honestly, on that. And nothing with the pulleys. If you guys have any decent recommendations, I might do that. That's kind of one of the things down the list. I wanted to keep the car for a little longer before I started messing with that stuff, honestly. Right now, everything that I've done has just been pretty basic stuff. And you've probably seen in some of my other videos. Just unlock this so you can see this. This is the diode dynamics, the LEDs markers. And I went with the smoked ones, so they're black. These are the amber ones. I think they look sick. It actually changes the looks a lot. And then we got the rears right here. Sorry, it's my ring camera. Boom. Now if we look down here, you've seen this in the video. Big game changer. Borla S-type axle back exhaust. So I mean, it just goes back here. This was about 1,800 bucks. They had to, you gotta chop off the factory setup, so I had them do that at work. It sounds great, I love it. You've already heard the videos and everything. And honestly, just this whole fitment right here. It's a matte black finish. Some of you guys didn't really like the way it sticks out, and I guess it does stick out a little bit. I think it looks cool, it doesn't really bug me or anything. Oh, and I've been talking about it for a while, but we're still on the factory tires. And these are the Goodyear Eagle F1 Supercar 3Rs. These are the stock setup. I haven't messed with the suspension or anything, stock wheels. It's part of the 1LE Extreme Pack. These tires, now I got about 4,600 miles on this thing. 48. Got the nice 6-speed Tremec manual. I love this thing, that's awesome. Now this is a 21. Don't know if much is gonna turn on. So we got CarPlay, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. Connects super fast, super easily. Screen works pretty well too. I got the PDR option. I've never used that. I don't even have an SD card in here. I have not tracked this thing at all, but you got the ambient lighting, Spotify, This thing comes with a year of satellite radio, which is pretty nice. This interface is nice and clean. I have no plans to really do anything modification-wise to the inside. I actually kind of got sidetracked. I need to turn that feature off. I hate that. After you leave the car, it automatically locks and then beeps. You can turn off the beeping, and you can turn off the locking too, but the beeping gets kind of annoying. But I am going to put on Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's. They seem like the best tire that'll get some more mileage compared to the factory ones. I also don't like that the factory ones need to heat up a while, and they're a compound tire, so they're either super hard or they get super gummy. Like in the summer, it was great, besides the fact that it picked up, we get a lot of rocks and all that kind of stuff, gravel around here in Washington, so it picks up all that stuff and just flings them around everywhere. Got a decent amount of rock chips, unfortunately, but I can't really do anything about that. So I wanted to get a different tire, and obviously these things are pretty much toast after like 6,000 miles or so, and I haven't really been, roughing it too hard or anything. So I'm gonna put on some Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's on here, probably springtime. I'm not gonna be driving it too much now. That's gonna be raining pretty much every day. So we'll put those on, and then maybe, as I said before, do some modifications here. Nothing too crazy. I'm not gonna go swapping out the supercharger or anything, but maybe just the pulley and then the throttle body. I think that would be a nice thing to do. There's a decent amount of carbon fiber options, and you can get pretty crazy with it. With like this front splitter, you can do all carbon fiber. You can replace this carbon fiber. It's a carbon fiber grill, carbon fiber canards here. Even this, as you can see here, carbon fiber option there and there. And then you can get like mirrors, side skirts. And there's really nothing good around here. Everything uses this factory bumper or rear splitter, whatever you want to call it. There is a carbon fiber option, but it's just actually kind of bolts on to the exterior on here from what I've seen. And then there's like a carbon fiber rear tailgate, which I don't really think I would want. It doesn't look that cool, honestly. Now I was kind of thinking about it, just to maybe give it a list, but honestly I kind of like the way this exterior setup looks. There's really nothing that I wanted to change besides maybe the bumper or the rear bumper if they had like a better option, but not really. I can get some, there's these Morimoto LED, they're like a quad beam. They still retain the signature LEDs, but they would replace that. So that's something I saw. For exterior, I rock no front lights displayed around here. It's not too bad, so I don't really have to worry about that. The only thing other than that would be more, cosmetic, would be maybe a wrap. But I like the Riverside Blue, so the only thing I'd really think about doing is maybe like a nice green or something. I think that'd be pretty sweet. But let me know what you guys think. Not too much else, just minor performance stuff. And I think cosmetic-wise, there's really nothing else that I would, feel like doing. But yeah. Oh, and I've been looking at this. I probably should not buy this, but they got a couple options for this gas cap lid. There's a gloss black one, and then there's a black and a carbon fiber one. It's like $250 or $300. I probably should not buy that. Too much carbon fiber I think would look a little weird on this car, in my personal preference. I think it's got a decent amount with the carbon fiber hood cover, and then the wing way in the back there, and then that's all the carbon fiber. Now I think it would maybe look a little better with a few more pieces, but I don't know where that balance is. But that's about it. Let me know what you guys think, or what you guys have kind of thought about, I guess, in regards to if you guys have a ZL1 and what you've done to it. I've seen some pretty crazy builds and some pretty high horsepower ones, which looks pretty sweet. So it'll be cool if your experience with them and that kind of stuff. No real plans to get rid of the car. Obviously, if the nice car pops up, then Be kind of cool. I kind of like having two separate cars, so I wouldn't really want to trade them in for one car. So I think I'd get bored of that one car pretty fast. It'd have to be a pretty unique car for me to get rid of both cars. Other than that, the CT5V Blackwing is pretty sweet, with like a carbon fiber 1, carbon fiber 2, the manual, the 6-speed Tremec manual, carbon fiber brakes. Just that whole setup looks awesome. There's so much money and there's not too many of them around. They're starting to pop up now. They're about as spec for what I would want, about a 115 car, and they're about 35 to 50 over MSRP from what I've seen. That's new or pre-owned. So those are kind of hard vehicles to get, and if you're gonna go up to the 150 range, there's a decent amount of other cars that I would want to get. I've never even driven one too. I'm assuming it drives phenomenally and everything. Same transmission, but it's on the CT5 platform, so it's got the LT5 engine in it, and you're on what I'm assuming is just a CTS platform in regards to the whole sedan frame and everything. But those things are pretty sweet. And then the new 2023 C806 caught my mind, but I heard it's pretty much near impossible to grab. I talked to a Chevy dealer owner, and they can't get one yet, or they won't be able to get one, especially the Z06 with the Z07 package, which is the one which looks like sweet, like the one that I would want exactly. Those are, I think, like a good 3 years out, because there's already like a huge wait list from GM for orders. So kind of just push that to the side. And plus those are gonna go for crazy money. Those are gonna be like 100 grand over sticker or something like that. So crazy money. So that's something that's not gonna happen. So right now, in the meantime, I'm just gonna enjoy the ZL1 once I can, once the weather clears out, which here in Washington, it's gonna be a while, but whatever, it's fun. Get to enjoy the car. If you guys have any questions, don't forget to drop a comment down below, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Next video will be at work on one of our cars. Take care.